Even though I get sad and lonely sometimes, let's stay positive. Why should we stay positive? Because sadness makes us suffer more. Um, Depression makes us suffer more. So if you just went off your own self interest, it helps you more to try and stay positive. That's the sales pitch. I've struggled at times, and I still struggle because I'm human. That what is the goal of it all? Even more so when you reach goals. How do you not fall into this dark hole of nothing? How do you persevere, especially as you get older and you've been through more things? How do you, even if you're doing well, how do you not take on the sorrow of the entire world and just go into despair? Guys and girls, the only answer is let's stay positive. Why? Because every other option is more suffering for you and it doesn't help other people. So, whether you're trying to help yourself or whether you're trying to help the world, by going into this dark place of depression, loneliness, sadness, doesn't help anyone, including you. So, what should we do, guys? Let's just try to get through another day and stay positive. That's my motto tonight. That's the message tonight. You say, inspirational nomad, I need more. Give me more. People just want someone to talk to. Sometimes for me, this is just someone to talk to. Sometimes I want someone to talk to. But I'm not delusional. I know that I still do better most of the time by myself. Why? Because that's just my personality. Everyone's different. Everyone should do them. Okay. We're all trying to figure out life. Everyone has a story, and everyone's story has some sadness in it, and everyone's going through their own issues. And so, the message of let's stay positive is not of that of false hope, because I don't believe in that. I don't like non realistic messages. But again, it's like if you look at it from a practical standpoint, what's the other option? Uh, Go totally sad, go totally depressed, go totally angry. Uh, doesn't help anything. So what was just fight. I mean, just try to get through the day, one day at a time. Keep it simple as best you can. If you made mistakes, that's part of life. Mitigate risk. Learn those lessons. For my younger people out there, it's a process. I'm in the middle. For my older people out there, there's a realization of a lot of sad memories and maybe not much to look forward to, but one day at a time. Why? It's all we can do. Jesse O, my first ever member and first comment tonight. Hey, Sam. Hope you're having a good direct deposit day. It was a great direct deposit day. Thank you. I hope the same for you. What is the reward of work? A paycheck, and it gives you something to do. Now, certainly there's jobs you're going to hate in life, but certainly the more jobs you do that you hate, you build up your resume, you build up your experience, and then you have more leverage in the workforce and you can get more jobs you like. So that's been my experience. One Flying Solo, what's up, man? Hey, Sam. Payday Friday, my friends. Yes, congratulations to everyone out there who got payday. Congratulations to everyone out there on Social Security. Love and respect to anyone on disability. Whatever your case is, guys, everyone's on their own journey. The way you stay positive is try to mind your business as much as you can. Try to just focus on your own life and, not without consideration of those around you or the world. But again, it's like what I've learned, the more you try to get in other people's business, the less you help them and the more you suffer and they suffer. And the more you think you're changing the world, really what you're doing is just fighting anger. You're fighting yourself. It's like, certainly I believe in getting involved and doing what you can, but like I always say, if you don't know where to start, work on yourself. Because if you improve yourself, then you should be able to do more for the population at large. And, that's not what I tell you. So, yeah, one flying solo, Jesse. I know Jesse was talking last night that she's glad she doesn't want to buy a house. She was looking at buying a house. Then there was a septic issue. One flying solo is going through a divorce. I'm not sure if he's going to nomad. That's my biggest thing that messes with my emotions at this point. I'm very grateful that I have my health. That's number one. And when you don't know what to do, self-care. And number two is I'm thankful I do have a job. I'm thankful that I have some side hustles, and I feel good about that. Um, I don't feel good like, what direction I want to go with the home. If I buy the home, I go into this next dimension, and I leave my past life totally behind. If I stay a nomad, I stay on wheels and I can travel to any dimension. But they all have different financial aspects, some good, some bad. So, what am I going to do today? I'm just going to get through the day. I'm not going to mind fuck that today. I'm just going to stay positive. Twista, hello everyone. Great to see you, man. I was watching an interview, a replay, Twister, of an interview of Madonna, the singer. In 2015, she did an interview with Howard Stern. And he was saying, like, what were some of the first jobs that you had before you became a singer? And, Madonna worked at Dunkin' Donuts for one day, and then she got fired. Why? Because the manager said she wasn't taking her job serious. Good to see you, Andre. So the message of hope for everyone who's been fired, or for those out there who struggle to work for others, there's still hope that you can do something. Now, is everyone going to be Madonna? No. Should you look forward to getting fired? No. But, there's exceptions. Twista, hello everyone. Happy payday. I agree. Sam, to better conquer this dead end I find myself in, I read and finished Who Moved My Cheese? Yes, the number one book I recommend everyone read is a book called Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It sounds crazy, but it's a small, simple book that they recommend to most people who graduate college or go into adulthood. The book is simple, but it's wise. It's about adapting because things change. Amen. And then he goes, great recommendation. My number one recommendation. Thank you. Thank you also. If you can learn to adapt, it's like if you can learn to get out of bed early, you've already gotten past most people in this world. Remember, most people are lazy. Don't look at that as judgment, but it's just the way human nature is. Remember, if you can adapt, most people struggle to let go. They have sentimental attachment. That's the storage unit. That's the old car that doesn't work anymore, but I can't let go. When I was visiting my mom, she had bought 5 new Dollar Tree glasses. And she had 2 old Dollar Tree glasses. They were broke. And I said, Ma, you finally got new glasses? He goes, yeah. I go, all right, put them on. I want to see you wear them. I said, throw these old ones out. I'm not throwing those out. I said, Ma, they're broke. That's why you got the new ones. And she goes, no, no, no. So I grabbed the glass. I said, Ma, that's it. And I threw them out. She threw a fit, but after in pain, and she got over it, and then she put her new glasses on, she was happy. But the emotional attachment to get rid of those old glasses was hard, even though they didn't work and even though she had new ones. And she did the same thing. She had a phone cover. She had a new phone cover. I said, Mom, let me change the phone cover for you. She said, no, just leave it there for now. Emotional attachment. I mean, I even struggle with this with my next dimension. What do I want to do a little bit? Some of it is, not just financial, it's emotional. Like, do I really want to give up the nomad life? If I get a van, do I really want to give up my current car? And I think some of that is emotional. So what are we saying? Look, if you can adapt, you've overcome with most people stop. Most people are not able to change, whether change locations, change jobs, or change their mind. It's not easy. I don't say that in judgment. I say that in observation. Love to you, brother. Andre, great to see you. Love to you and your family. Hope you're doing well. I'm flying solo. I'm going with 1-bedroom apartment. There you go. It's a simpler lifestyle for the time being. I agree. When you go through a divorce or you sell your house, I recommend rent for a while. Why? You don't need more long-term commitment. You need short-term commitment to heal. And one person only needs 200 square foot, 1 bedroom. One flying solo brought up a great point the other night. He said, Sam, I'm downsizing. I got pots and pans and furniture I still got to get rid of a little bit. And so I basically said, look, if you're one person, you only need 1 pot. You only need 1 chair, 1 mattress, 1 of everything. Duplicates are double trouble. 2 cars, 2 houses, 2 boats, 2 RVs, 2 kids. I mean, I'm saying, guys, it gets too much. 2 pets. I mean, teach their own, because I know great people that have some of these things. I don't know, guys. Like sometimes these are my thoughts, right? But the reality is also, to be fair with myself, I'm in a gas station, in a car. Is my life, even if I perceive my life better, is it better than someone else who has two bedroom, two pets, two kids? Guys, everyone has their own life. So you got to do you. Okay. But remember, you're on my channel, so I'm going to do me. Never forget it. Andre, good to see you, Sam. Good to see you too, brother. Andre's traveling all over the world. There was an announcement today. Another antiviral pill by Pfizer is coming out. Reduce infections even more for those who don't end up taking the vaccine. And one of the leading doctors was on and said, look, we're pretty much, barring some unforeseen variable, we're pretty much past COVID. This is it. Pandemic's just about over in America. There's other countries still got issues. But so what does that mean? Guys, I mean, we all kind of felt it. Look, Andre's traveling around the world. We all kind of felt it. Look, it's, America's back. The world's back open. Well, not the world. America's pretty much back open. The world somewhat. Twister. Though it is hard to stay positive, no doubt. A lot of days. Today is one of those days for me, one day at a time. I agree. Look, I get sad. I get emotional when I think about some decisions I want to make next. I'm living by myself. I'm living away from family. And when you reach a goal, there's two parts of life. When a goal fails, which I've had some, it's devastating. You lose all hope. And then when you reach a goal, it's anticlimactic. It's like, now what? Life is empty. I thought like that would bring this next level dimension. I remember Ultimate Warrior talked about that in a video, like he beat Hulk Hogan. And then he thought like, after the match though, he said he went out to dinner with his road manager and it was like anticlimactic. And such is life. But what do you do? Guys, stay positive. What is the sales pitch of staying positive? Well, what are your options? If you don't stay positive and you get scared and lonely, now you're going to suffer more. If you give into anxiety because you missed out on opportunity, now you're going to suffer more. If you just give up, you're going to suffer more. Really, if you just looked at it from a scientific, psychological, practical perspective, staying positive is your only option to suffer less. That's it. Charles, what's up, brother? Charles is traveling to LA, to California. I'm not sure what part of California. He's from Michigan, moved to Tampa, and now he's traveling to California, then eventually Europe. So when you travel by yourself, it's fun but sad. I wouldn't want to travel with other people because it's annoying and aggravating. So either way, there's a price to pay for everything. Everything has a price tag. Okay, so know yourself. Stay focused one day at a time. Manage your time. Self-care. Don't go more than 3 days without working out. Every day walk. Try to eat relatively healthy, because if you have anxiety and you're not eating healthy and you're not working out, forget about it. I don't even know how you would do it. Early riser, what's up, man? Sam. I read an audiobook, Who Moved My Cheese? There you go. For the third time. It's going to bless you. Last weekend. Simple and powerful. Yeah. Thank you, Early Riser. And thank you, Twister, for reading that. I think that book will really help you. Look, that book is not a bunch of hot air mumbo jumbo. It's a simple, practical book that'll help you. Sometimes people ask me, well, what book in the Bible was your favorite? Book of Proverbs. Why? Basic wisdom. It pretty much had nothing to do about like religion per se. So I kind of, even though there's a place for every piece of literature or knowledge, look, you always got to remember to keep things as simple as possible so that you can, when you're really struggling, you have to be able to see a simple answer. And the simple answer is, look, guys, when you're feeling sad and when you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like you're going to miss out on opportunity or you're not ready or something's not right, stay as positive as you can. Why? Because it's really the only choice to help you. Everything else hurts you more. That's all. One Flying Solo says, there is another YouTuber who says you either live with pain of discipline or you live with pain of regret. Yes, I heard that quote, or I saw that quote when I was in my extreme workout years, when I was getting out of obesity. That was one of the quotes I remember seeing on like a Instagram meme or something. And and it was like, it was showing like a bloated stomach, like either you discipline yourself or you get the discipline, or you feel the pain of regret. So yeah, we all have to feel pain. Pain is hard. Like I say, my mom and I know other people who are great people, they struggle with discipline more than others. So look, you do the best you can. We all human, and that's all we can do. Oh, 4.99 super chat. Arakius, forgive me for saying that wrong. Keep on rocking in the free world. Arakius, love, appreciation. I'm doing the best I can because I felt anxious today. I still don't feel 100% super positive, but I showed up and I'm preaching a message of stay positive to myself and to others. Why? Because when I look at it, that's our best option. Okay? And be thankful for what you have. I'm thankful. Show up because it shows that you're willing to put effort into what you do. The lazy person suffers and they make other people feel bad for showing up. And that's why I tell you, don't feel bad about moving forward in life. Don't feel bad about growing yourself because, really the only person that would be mad at that is someone who's not doing what they need to do. And so just keep doing you. Thank you very much for that gracious super chat. I appreciate that. Back to these live comments. My man Tony, what's up? Sam, how's it going? And like I say, I'm not feeling 100% up, but that's natural. We have highs and lows. Why do I think that is? I think because now I'm here in Florida. Happy I'm in Florida, but I'm at this mode like, where I'm at this dead end street. And I have to decide, do I want to go on a new street? Do I want to take a new path? And, like I say, buying a house, it's a little bit exciting but scary to me. Not just financially, but emotionally. It's like now I put closure to like my old life. And where I look at the nomadic life is every option is still open to me. And it helps me not to feel that it's harder to do something. So I really like that. And that's what makes me not want to go home base. But I also really get a little bit burnt out now being on the road. And, so one option I always keep is the Class B or something. It's just that, that then if I'm going to invest a lot more money into the nomad life, and if I'm going to invest more money into the nomad life, I want a vehicle that or RV that I can stand up in and I can live in if I got hurt. Because I'm mitigating my risk now by staying at campgrounds, at least 90% more. Because before this trip, I was stealth camping 90% of the time. Now I'm reversing that algorithm. Now I'm staying at campgrounds 90% more and only stealth camping 10% of the time. Why? I feel I need to mitigate that risk at this point in my journey. Just my own personal view. So my next step is I want to mitigate some risk where if I get sick or hurt, even if I needed to be at a campground that I didn't own the spot, I at least want to know that I have a place. Look, even if you're living out of your car, your ultimate resource is your money bag. Because if you can afford to rent a place, you don't need an RV. Okay? You don't need a house. You just got to be able to afford to rent a place. So I have to talk myself off that ledge because as a nomad living out of your car with nothing else, at times there's this fear that messes with your head like you're out here with nothing. What are you going to do if something happens? Again, the first step is if you got the money, you can make something happen, but you got to scramble. So I just want to avoid that in my mind, that scramble. But I don't want to overcompensate. So I'm trying to strategically think home base is the long-term thing if I think of that. But at 41, do I stay on the road for maybe another 10 years? Especially while my mom's still alive. But that's what goes on. But that back and forth gets tiresome. However, how do I pull myself back and stay positive? I'm healthy, thank God. I have a job, thank God. Number two, some of my side hustle dreams have come true, thank God. And I am making the conscious decision to be thankful and stay positive. So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing? Back to these live comments. Leave a comment. Let's do it. Click that thumbs up. It's Friday. It's payday. Take the promotion. Be quick to take the promotion. Slow to take the purchase. Good job. Ryan, what's up, brother? Sam. I'm praying for you, brother. I know. He goes, Sam, my mental health is drained, but I am focused, which is good. There you go. I've been where you're at, where the winters and the cold weather is seriously depressing. Something happens, at a certain point in your life, midlife or whatever. Maybe you have a midlife crisis, and that really bothers you. Now, look, like I always caution you, you come to Florida, especially if you're going to come by yourself, you got to be very emotionally strong, because most people who come to Florida end up moving back out because family ties are a real thing that you got to be careful with. Now, again, you could be a nomad and visit your family like that, or you could just plan strategic breaks. And if you have a bad family situation, then, get away from it as soon as you can. Just remember, when you burn that bridge, you can never go back to that bridge without a serious guilt trip. So before you burn the bridge, get your money bag right, secure, research, because believe me, it's a smaller percentage. I believe most people are not going to bother you, and I believe you're going to have a percentage of people that want to see you do it. They're rooting for you. Never forget it. But there's a certain percentage, small percentage, that they want you to fail so they can feel better about themselves. And then they say, see, I told you it wasn't that good. I told you shouldn't do that. And then you can never be friends with them, because who wants to live with that? Thank you again, Arakius. Very much appreciate that gracious tip. You've been gracious. I want to thank you. My girl, ESP, took the promotion, living in Alaska in her van. Let's see what big money ESP's talking on direct deposit day. Listening in the background while she count her money. In my office at work, now see the big dog. She got other people getting her coffee. Hey, Sam and guys. ESP, how does it feel to be a rich prick? How does it feel to sit there and be the big dog? Now, that's what you are. How's your direct deposit looking? A little extra? I ain't mad at that. Good job, ESP. Very proud of you. Trust out. Same at Ryan. I understand both of you. My man Charles, Florida for the win. He's traveling to California, so he knows. Glad I moved to Tampa instead of LA. Just a guy testifying. Now, again, if I had to pick California, I would pick San Diego area. Okay, Southern Cal, nice areas. But for me, still South Florida for the win, because I like it tropical. I like that humid. I like that Caribbean vibe. I don't like that Mediterranean. That's just my personal, no disrespect. Shout out to my man Big Plan Dan. Everyone out there that loves California, I love you. So, And shout out to my man Big Plan Dan. This guy knows me. He said, Sam, why don't you sound excited about this home base? I'm excited, but I'm also a little scared, because the end of the road, I don't know if I want it to be the end of the road, I don't know. Pat, go. Hey, Sam. A lot of reindeer. Pat, we love you. We appreciate your positive attitude. I hope all the reindeer are making their way to Arizona to clear a path for you, my friend. My girl ESP, we call her Big Mama Warbucks. I still have work to do. Yeah, I know how it is when you're the big dog, you got work to do. Yeah, I know. But my favorite word now is delegate. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I know how that goes. I ain't mad at that. Hey, you work your way up. You're willing to take the promotion. Hey, that's life. And that's why I tell you, take the promotion. Yeah, that's why I tell you, take the promotion. Good job. One flying solo. A former coworker moved from Delaware to San Diego. He says he loves it, but he is paying a $6,000 per month mortgage. Well, yeah, I mean, look, obviously the nicer areas in the country have a higher price tag. It's like you're not going to date a good-looking person and they're going to be less maintenance than an ugly person. So, things of value come at a higher price. However, there's cheaper ways to live. Like I say, I don't know the San Diego real estate market. I'm sure it could be like areas like Palm Beach and Florida. So, but I know there's a lot. As an example, I know there are a couple thousand trail campgrounds within 45 minutes of San Diego. So maybe they should do that. But not everyone wants to live as a nomad. Not everyone wants to. But I would just encourage you that in a world where you can use technology, where there's a lot of flexibility in how to live, know your options. And you can figure out many times how to at least live somewhat by nice areas without paying the biggest price tag. But you got to be flexible. You got to read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? because you got to think creative. You know, a lot of times you need to think logically and have knowledge, but you also need to have creativity. Like, I can't figure out how I'm going to do this. Well, one thing is take it one step at a time. That's practical knowledge. The other thing is, as you take it one step at a time, you're going to have a creative solution because your body in motion stays in motion. As you go closer to your dreams, even though you'll fail a little bit, you'll also fail forward. You'll figure it out. But you can't figure it out in your mind. It's like, as an example, Walt Disney had a creative idea to build an amusement park in Florida. Everyone told him it doesn't make sense. How are you going to build this magical place in a swampland? It's impossible. And so what did he do? He used his creative thought. Now, he had a business plan eventually, he had logic, but that came through creativity. So if you don't know how you can retire early, if you don't know how you can move to an area you want to move, I'm not saying you can skip out on the work. You can never skip out on the work of your life. And remember, self-care to the day you die. You never retire from that. But as you put in the work that you need to do, if you are seeking the dream, the vision in the best way you can, using what you have, you'll figure it out. Why? Hey guys, if Walt Disney can build this fucking amusement park in a swampland, I think it's a scam. But a lot of people, they live for Disney. So I met a lot of hot chicks. They're Disney chicks. They're into Disney. I'm not into that. Hey, Andy, what's up, brother? Great to see you, Andy. Love to have you. God bless you, my friend. Great to see you tonight. So where are we at? If I miss a comment, guys and girls, please type it again. No disrespect. ESP, I read that. Tony. Reindeer is, what did I go in order? Yeah, maybe I did. Tony was saying reindeer is delicious. One flying solo. A former co-worker moved from, oh yeah, I read that. Okay. ESP was laughing. Good. Jesse, Sam, I found a 260. This is how you figure out how to live below your means. Here we go. She goes, I found a 260 square foot studio for $185K. Okay. I am tempted. Very little space for storage. I love it. In Florida? Jesse? Yeah, let me know where that's at. Early riser, Sam. I played high school baseball, had a bad slump once. Coach said it happens to us. Don't overthink things or try to do too much. He told me to focus on fundamentals and keep doing my best. Yeah, well, that's sound advice. Because that's basically saying stay positive and stay focused on, like you're saying, fundamental basics. And when you get depressed in life, sad in life, stay focused on the fundamental basics of waking up early, staying productive, because idle time will make you more sad and more depressed. Go to gym, go for a walk, and just stay in motion. Why? That's the fundamentals of self-care. Andy, great again to see you. Love to you. Yeah, Jesse, let me know. Are you thinking about moving, buying a place up north or down south? Curious about that. Let's take a hydration break. Leave a comment. 65 people watching, 19 thumbs up. Share the video. It's Friday. It's payday. Live it a vida loca. Let's stay positive. Andy G, you got it, brother. Keep your eye on the prize. That's right, Andy G. You got it. You're a fighter. You've been through the wars, brother. Eye of the tiger is the of the tiger. Yeah, eye of the tiger, guys. So, all I can tell you is this, man. May the Santa Claus of happiness come down your chimney of life and may drop off a lot of bags of money. It's payday, and a lot of bags of health. Take care of yourself. And, try to remember to keep things simple. Pat, my partner just farted and it stinks bad. Yeah, well, I've actually watched some porn where people fart in each other's face and they get turned on by that. So remember, everyone has a fetish. Charles, LA is great to visit, but not great to live. No argument here. Just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, love and respect to everyone, and there's different parts of LA. But yeah, I mean, look, any downtown, like I say, downtown Miami has a lot of homeless. It smells like urine in the street. I'm sure the same thing with Tampa, even though I don't visit Tampa that often. So, everything is relative. If you go to the heart of the city in metropolitan areas, you're always going to have, it's not a great place. I remember walking through Central Park in Manhattan, and I remember a local saying to his kid was like, Daddy, this is a great place. This is a great place. And his father was like, wow, this is a great place to visit, but you don't want to live here. And look, yeah, to live every day in Manhattan, I mean, some people do it. Some people like it. So I'm sure some people like LA. But when I spent considerable time in Manhattan, it was good. But yeah, I wouldn't want to live there. Not because any like bad thing, but to me, I don't know. There's different seasons of life. That's all I could tell you. Like some people who like the country, they'll never like the city. Some people like the city, they'll never like the country. Remember, guys, that's what makes the world go round. So, some people like Florida, some people hate Florida. Some people like Oregon, some people hate Oregon. Some people like Alaska, some people don't. Some people like Hawaii, some people. Remember, guys, if everyone liked what you like, the world would be not turning. The world's always turning, guys. So don't forget that. One flying solo. Sam, do you think if you were going to snowbird in Florida, would you buy a second property or do a seasonal winter rental? Seasonal winter rental. I do not believe in buying two properties and renting them out or even having them as a vacation property. Why? I believe in one of everything. One car, one house, one bedroom for one person. Why? I've seen multi properties destroy families, destroy emotional health, mental. You say, oh, my property went up. Hey, if your property went up, why are you watching a guy living in his car? I'll tell you why, because you're burdened in your spirit, you're uncreative, you mind fuck Zillow, and your wife is not impressed that your equity went up because she hasn't been fucked in a long time. And I want to tell you this, guys. If you want to own property, I'm not a property guy. I got one of my best friends. He loves property. I love him. So for those who love me and I love them, if you want to own 10 properties, you do you. And you know that because I got love for them. They know. But for all you nasty people out there that love property but hate me, I hope that you eat a big Zillow estimate right down your throat, right? And I hope that you get hit in a recession. I hope that Biden don't bail you out. And I hope that you cry and you watch me. But I hope that I stay positive because I want positive things. Yeah, Biden's got the stock market all-time high. Thank you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden opened up the country. Thank you, Joe Biden. My house all-time high. Thank you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden made America great again. I want to thank you, Joe Biden, the greatest, strongest leader in the United States of America. Thank you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden brought back America. We're back, guys. Thank you, Joe. Good old Joe brought us back. Where's Trump, guys? Trump almost destroyed the country. Riots, disaster. I tell you, we lost a trade war. Guys, no matter how you measure Trump's presidency, it was a total disaster, guys. Total loss, okay? We lost the total game, guys. Biden, total winner. He's a winner, guys. We got a winner in the office right now. Yeah. All right, Joe. Good job, Joe. Yeah. All right, Joe Biden. I'll tell you, man. Joe Biden brought us back, man. Thank you, Joe. Back to these live comments. It's positive, guys. I feel very positive tonight. Early riser. These cheese refers to assets we want to have in our life. Our dreams and our desires, such as a job, house, relationship, business, freedom, money, health, and peace. Early riser nailed this. He read this book. Let's read this again. Early riser. The cheese refers to assets we want to have in our life. This guy is nailing it. He goes, it's our dreams. This is the cheese from the book, Who Moved My Cheese? I think Joe Biden wrote this book. He goes, assets, this is what the cheese represents in the book. Okay. Assets such as our dreams, our desires, our job, our house, our relationship, our business, our freedom, our money, our health, our peace. They're moving in this maze. And the only way to ensure you keep getting the cheese is to adapt. It's to vote for Joe Biden in 2024. Joe Biden, thank you, Joe Biden. Where's the Joe Biden filter, guys? Stock market all-time high. Yeah, Joe Biden brought us back. Thank you, Joe. Make America Joe Biden again. Thank you, Joe. Delaware's in the house. Thank you, Joe Biden. Yeah. I want to tell you guys, show some love for Joe Biden. Let's stay positive tonight, guys. Look at Joe Biden. I'll tell you, Joe Biden's so damn good, man. This guy's a great leader, man. Good job, early riser. Pago. Good thing my head wasn't under the covers. I believe the term is Dutch oven. Yes, that is the term. When you fart on someone under the covers. I believe that is the correct term. Good job, Pago. You're doing great tonight. Early riser. And the maze refers to where you look for your dream. Early riser, you're on fire tonight, man. Early risers. And the maze refers to where you look for your desires, dreams, such as organization you work in, family, community, or relationship. Now, in all seriousness, guys, early risers dropping truth bombs. He read the book, I know. The cheese in the book, Who Moved My Cheese, represents all the things you want out of life. Great job, great house, great spouse, whatever. So you think that you've gotten them, but it's always moving. That's life. Remember, guys and girls, we are on a ball that's orbiting around the sun. Okay, and thank God Joe Biden's steering that ship. Thank God Joe Biden got steady hand of leadership. I'll tell you right now. And so Joe Biden over here steering this ship. But you got to remember that this ball is moving, life changes. You got to adapt. Good job. Jesse. I'll tell you right now, man. The studio is near Boston. Okay. Not your type of purchase. Well, it doesn't matter. It matters what you like. It's mainly a residency of money bag play for me. Well, there's two ways to look at property. It's solely an investment or it's solely for personal use. Me personally, I don't like investing in property because it's too much of a hard asset and it's too much maintenance and liability. That being said, if you have the personality where you want to deal with that, fine. If not, as an example, to your point, if you were going to get a studio apartment, 200 square feet, and the HOA covers all the maintenance and liability, even though that's going to go up. And if you're going to buy into an HOA, Jesse O or anyone, read the minutes of the HOA meeting for the last 6 months. That will tell you the shape of the community, what the issues are. The HOA will always incrementally go up. There'll always be an assessment every few years. You got to know the meeting minutes. But, and I would also say if you're going to buy property, you got to see yourself living there for at least 5 to 7 years. Because, usually that's how long it would take on average for you to really, know that you at least get out of it. But that's interesting. One flying solo. At Jesse O, I was just in Boston on a road trip. Had some good coffee at Blue Bottle Coffee and Croissant in Chestnut Hill. I never heard of that. Pago. Hey, ESP. What do grizzly bears smell like? I heard they smell musky. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll tell you this. If you ever go in a house, especially in Florida, and it smells musty, it's probably mold. That's why you can never just look on Realtor.com or Zillow. You got to go in person. You got to smell the cooch. You got to smell the house. Okay, let's stay positive tonight. All right, guys and girls, we made it through another one almost. 40 minutes on here, man. Charles, I've been blogging on my trip. You're doing a great job. It keeps my mind occupied. Gotta stay productive. I thought about that today. I said, man, because staying in a campground, not moving around a lot, you got to make sure that you delegate your time properly. It's true. Because idle time will destroy your mind. He goes, yep, keep his mind busy. Instead of focusing on the sadness, of taking trips solo. That's right. Excellent job. Now, I get it, Charles. Excellent job. Look, when you get sad traveling or living alone, remember how you would feel if someone was with you all the time. Your personality may not be suited. Also, to your point, stay busy. Sometimes when I was DoorDash, and I still think about it now, is that sometimes that, look, I like to make extra money, but it's just also keeping me busy and giving me something productive to do and have fun, like travel around, meet people. So you gotta occupy your mind and your body with something to do. Like I say, my mom, she's in her 70s, she's retired, she does some side work. But a lot of times I say, Mom, why are you doing this? I said, it's not paying enough. And she goes, well, I got to keep busy, Sam. And I see her body language and her mind when she just lays around all day. It's horrible. So you got to stay productive as best you can, within a level of limitation. Good job. Well, as we cross over 40 minutes going live, I reflect on the message tonight of positivity. Now, look, on your journey, everyone may not want to be positive. You yourself may not want to be positive. It's a discipline. It doesn't come natural. I believe it's easier to go negative. I believe it's easier to be a rigid prick because it's like it takes no effort. It actually takes effort not to yell at people. It actually takes effort to be a peacemaker, not a warmonger. So a lot of people are lazy, so they go right to anger. They love anger. And they go right to arguing. They go right to a lazy, So, look, guys, this is a human battle we all must face. Now, what should you do? Whatever you want. But if you look at all your options, if you're going to get more sad, you're only going to suffer more. If you let yourself keep getting depressed, you're only going to get more depressed. You're only going to suffer more. You say, well, I can't help it. Well, be careful what you say. Because if you're going to say that you can't help it, then you need to go. Then what you're saying is you have to go see someone else. They have to take care of you. And if you can't help your depression, then you should go into a mental insane asylum. Because if you're saying, see, that's where people talk out of both sides of their mouth. They say, no, I can do it. I want to live by I'm independent. I can go travel. But then the other side says, oh, I'm disabled. I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, look, if you cannot control yourself, then someone else has to control you. So be very careful on what you start to say that, oh, I can't just be happy. It's not easy for me. Well, all right, if it's not easy for you, then check yourself in to a mental insane asylum because that's for people who cannot control themselves. So, can't have it both ways, Early riser, I got a nice raise at work this week. Completely unexpected. Money coming to you. Thank you, Joe Biden. Joe Biden just handing out raises, man. Yeah. Damn it, Joe made America great. I lost. I feel fortunate. I work for a company. Well, thank Joe Biden. That rewards hard work. Thank you, Joe Biden. Nothing changed with self-care. Yeah, without self-care, I agree with that. Still lifted and went to a bike ride. You're damn right. Whether you got no money or a lot of money, make sure you do two things. Self-care, number one. Number two, say thank you, Joe Biden. Okay, I ain't lying about that. All right, guys, let's stay positive. Guys and girls, I want to tell you tonight, I don't know where you are. I don't know if you felt sad when we started. I felt a little down. I don't know if you felt angry as you watched. I don't know why you're still watching. I don't know what your mindset. I just know this. I'm responsible for my mindset. I'm responsible for my emotions. And when my emotions get too sad, too angry, too upset, I have to be the lifeguard, blowing the whistle at my sad thoughts, blowing the whistle at my angry thoughts, and pulling them back onto shore with thoughts of gratitude, thoughts of one day at a time, thoughts of productivity. Why? Because if I cannot control my thoughts, I have to go and be locked up so other people can control my thoughts. You got two options. Yeah, that's true. Remember, guys, don't let people have it both ways. They can't say that, oh, you don't understand, I can't do this. Why? Well, yeah, no, I do understand. And you also cannot live here. I mean, you can't have it both ways in life. You got to choose. Not easy. Guys and girls, I hope this message helped you in some way. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to everyone who watched. Congratulations to everyone out there. Early riser got a great raise. Charles traveling. Charles, remember, even if you're not 100% happy with LA, what did you do? You did what you wanted to do. You accomplished a goal, which is to travel to LA to get that experience, and you're better for it. So thumbs up to you. Pat, go. I love that you're getting the Dutch oven effect over there. You guys are smelling each other's farts. That sounds very positive to me. One Flying Solo, showing some love to Jesse and talking about that apartment, and One Flying Solo building his life and going forward. And Jesse's thinking about her options. Early Riser definitely read that book. Andy G, it was great to see you, brother. I appreciate you staying positive. ESP, I can't even talk to ESP. She's delegating everything now. Tony, love to hear Tony. Twister, you know what it is, brother. I love you, man. So proud of you. Innocuous, thank you again for that gracious super chat. My man Ryan, hang in there, brother. I know it's not easy. I know it. Okay. Andre, it's great to see you, man. Keep traveling, living your best life as best you can. I hope that I read all the comments. I hope that, again, this video helped you in some way. Thank you for watching tonight. Go in peace, okay? And do the best you can with what you have. And stay positive. Thank you. Thank you, Joe Biden.